Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is My View with Winnie, and in this channel we talk about important life issues that will be able to drill us towards achieving the quality of life that we desire. And so on today's topic, I'd like to speak about self-discipline for self-improvement. So what is self-discipline? Self-discipline is a set of rules or standards by which you decide to live by, or a set of combined principles by which you want to live your life by. And so having said that, discipline in itself is not an easy thing. When you think about disciplining a child, discipline in any aspect, you feel like it's a punishment. So self-discipline is really not something that is easy to cultivate. That is why you need to plan it out. You need to plan it out and you need to write it down. And then you need to stay consistent and persistent so that you are able to achieve self-discipline. Truly, I can say there are so many aspects in my life which I have decided to stay disciplined, or I have decided to cultivate discipline. For instance, a discipline of waking up early in the morning. At first, it's not easy when you start to build up at this particular discipline. But because I know it's for the overall good, I keep on doing it until my body is adjusted to it. And so I like to say that discipline is key if you want to achieve self-improvement, because if you work things aimlessly and randomly, then you're just going to get sporadic results, and yet we want good results. I like to quote that so many people are very hopeful in life for change. Everyone is hoping for good things to come. You're hoping this year is going to be good, but that is just basic hope. Hope is not what is going to bring results. Everyone is hoping. The poor are hoping. Everyone is hoping in this life. But really, what will make a difference is you are now starting to put in self-discipline, starting to stay on track, starting to consistently pursue your goal by achieving these self-disciplined traits that will move you closer to achieving your goals. And so how do I cultivate self-discipline? Let's say today I've decided I want to become disciplined in this particular part of my life. So the first thing is you have to identify the area in which you want to impose self-discipline. And then you have to highlight what exactly do you want to cultivate. Maybe you want to start waking up early. You write it down as what you want to achieve, or you want to stay healthy, or you want to have saved a particular amount of money, or whatever goal you have, or you want to become self-employed, or you want to achieve more money, or basically you want to come out of poverty or something like that. So you have to come out of just hoping and start planning the actual steps that you're going to take towards achieving your long-term goal. And so if I decide that I'll be exercising every day of my life, it will take discipline for me to be able to perform that each and every day. So it is not easy to achieve things without planning them out. Actually, failing to plan is planning to fail, as the great men say. So why should you fail to plan when you really know that is the path that you should take? You know, the path with the least resistance is always the path that leads nowhere. So there is and will always be resistance in your path if you are really headed for greatness. So you should be able to plan out and say, this is what I want to do. This is the path that I want to take. Maybe I want to stop drinking. I want to stop maybe a certain addiction. You want to stop something that will require an effort from your path. So when we talk about this discipline, the first thing, as I've already indicated, is you identify the area in which you want to to be disciplined in, and you highlight down the steps that you're going to take, and then you realize you just identify one thing, one specific thing that you will do each and every day so that you are able to keep track of your self-discipline, or to keep track of your progress in that journey. So once you identify the particular one thing, just ensure it's just one. Maybe you just say, I want to exercise 30 minutes a day. So it's so clear to your mind and it's so easy. So you are going to start with the first day. On the first day, you will obviously feel a bit hesitant, but you'll do it because it's your goal and you're committed. And remember, when you're committed to do something, there's no giving excuses. You have to do it. So you do it on the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day. As you continue doing this, it becomes part of you. It somehow becomes a routine. So this is simply what success is, and success is just small good habits done over a long period of time. Let's say you start now exercising 30 minutes a day. Tomorrow you continue. So when you're doing it one day, you may not even realize the results on that particular day. Even after 1 month, probably you may not see the results. But if you do this continuously, evaluating the kind of exercise you're doing, evaluating the efforts you're putting in, and consistently seeking to improve and maybe adjust from 30 minutes to 1 hour, and consistently just ensuring you're improving on that particular one thing that you decided to do, then you're really going to be disciplined in this area, and you're going to develop like a very strong command in your brain, that your brain will begin to do this without any resistance at all. So it's important for you to build self-discipline in all, particularly most of the areas in your life, because if you build self-discipline in just a few areas in your life, and the other areas you've not built this self-discipline, the areas where you're not disciplined will obviously corrupt the areas where you are disciplined, and sooner or later you start living a sluggish life. You start compromising and all that. I will actually say this: self-discipline is not a walk in the park, or it's not something that it's easy. It will come with resistance, not just resistance from you, resistance from friends, resistance from neighbors, resistance from other people, external forces. And these are people who are resisting you because themselves they are unable to impose this particular set of standards upon themselves. They're unable to ask themselves to require more from themselves. And so you should be prepared in your mind that you will face resistance, and then you should be able to prepare your mind that even if I face this particular resistance, I'm going to keep on. I'm going to do it because I know the results that I want. So life is designed that the things that are most difficult to do actually yield the most results in life. And then these results are just not short-term results. These are long-term results. When you're talking about self-discipline, you're doing it not for the temporary gain, but actually the permanent gain that you'll have, the long-term gain. Look at 10 years down the line. Let's say you cultivate a savings culture today. Let's say my personal goal for life is maybe I want to retire at age 45, at age 40, at age 35, whichever age you've chosen to retire at. And so today maybe you're at around 27 years, or 28 years, or whatever years you are, if you are like me. So you decide, I am going to save maybe, let's say, 5,000 shillings each month. You see, when you save 5,000 at first, the first month, the second month, 10 months down the line, you really look at that money, 50,000 only, and you feel it's quite a small amount of money. But picture that amount of money over 6 years, over 10 years, over a long-term period of time. It really is a lot of money. All I mean to say is it is important for you to recognize that you cannot achieve your goals without self-discipline. Whatever goals you've set out to, anything that you want to accomplish this year, it's not going to be able to come to completion if you are not going to adapt self-discipline. And the best discipline is actually to impose it on yourself. It's self-discipline, because if you wait for other people to discipline you, or the bank, or the economy, or any other external forces, then the discipline becomes worse. That is why people frown at punishment and discipline. And so I'll urge you this year, kindly consider self-discipline as a path to take. Highlight parts or sections in your life where you need to change. Plan out that change. Actually, self-discipline is simply planning out your change, because change will happen anyway. You'll keep growing old, things will keep changing. even if you decide not to change, things will still change around you. So it's good to plan how the change is going to happen by staying self-disciplined. So if you find this content useful, kindly comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you're going to be disciplined. Stay persistent in the path of discipline. It's not easy, but if you decide to stop maybe taking sugar, if you decide, if let's just say if you set any goal and you decide it from your heart and mind, and you write it down, and you're convinced that that is what you require, or that is what you want for you to have an improved life, then kindly consider doing those small actions each day. And so what is failure? As I finish off this video, failure is just repeating the bad habits each and every day. At first, maybe you will feel today I missed my workout, I went out, you feel relaxed, but on the long run, an accumulated or repeated wrong habits, wrong thoughts, wrong actions actually lead to failure at last. So why not develop the small good habits this year? The year is still young. The year is just started. Let's start by building this self-discipline, and actually put yourself in a good environment. Remove yourself from toxic people, company who are easily a company of associations that are easily going to pull you down from your self-discipline path. And I hope to hear good stories from you as the year end, when the year will end. Just stay disciplined and learn these traits. Until next time, check out my other videos, learn more. Let me hear your feedback. Subscribe to this channel and let me know what videos you like me to make content on. Until next time, bye bye.